Hey guys, today we are going to see some of the websites that you must know about, like probably if you're looking for credit cards, best credit cards to apply, and just to understand the financial market and also different options out there, and also to make extra money. Like these credit cards have bonuses and you can take advantage of those from different banks. You can churn out multiple credit card offers for travel, for cashback, for balance transfer. All kinds of things you could make use of it. Sometime in a 0% APR for 1 year or 2 years, year and a half, stuff like that. You can take advantage of. It actually helps you to build build your credit too, right? So that's what we're gonna go through today, and it actually helps you to make money. It could be $100 to $200 per credit card, but you could. There is a trick to it. Every year, probably you could just apply on a single day in the middle of the week. That way, like when you could apply like 10 credit card 5 to 10 credit cards every year, stuff like that. It's not going to affect your score too much, but you could make those $2,000 extra, something like that, using this strategy, just from the bonuses and also maybe additional cashback. That is exactly the point of this video. The first one I want to show is it's called netwallet.com. Here you can kind of see, like, there are additional things, but today we're going to focus only on the credit card side of it, right? So if you go netwallet.com and under the credit cards, you can kind of see. I'm just going to go through really quick. Like, you can kind of see every different aspects of it. So if you're looking to learn about all the credit cards, you can just go to the this area, right? This area, read and learn. There's so much information there, and then there are so much information on the reviews, and a lot of details in the comparison of credit cards here. And then if you don't want to do any of those things, you can just directly go to, if you're looking for travel cards. Let's say you are going to travel to Hawaii in next 3 months, after 3 months. So you might are looking to book a ticket to international travel or something like that. But you wanted to, let's say, $500 or $1,000. You might apply those cards that gives you that cashback, $500 cashback if you spend $2,000 or $3,000. So you're going to spend that money anyway. So that's what I would do. Like, you just go ahead and get that card, and sometimes it doesn't also have a transaction, like foreign transaction fee. So look for those cards. Otherwise, you might be spending 3% foreign transaction fee on your money. Like, if you're spending, like, let's say $10,000, right? So you might be spending several $100s on the just on the transaction fee. So that can be avoided. Like, look for the no fee foreign transaction fee credit cards, and also something that pays bonus, that kind of covers your travel air ticket at least one way, and then it also gives you additional points to it, and that can be redeemed for future travels, stuff like that. And you got the idea. Like, if you're looking for a cashback, you buy a lot of stuff every month, and say $3,000-$4,000 every month, and then if you're getting 3-4% cashback on that, it's really good chunk of money for pocket money for lunch or something else. So, and also, like, if you're a student, you can look into this. If you wanted to just pay minimum payment every month, and don't accrue any kind of interest on the card, just look for the APR cards. It could be like 12 months or or 18 months, stuff like that. You could get the 0% APR cards, and if you spend like, let's say, $5,000 every $5,000 in a month, and then you can just pay off the minimum payment, which could be like $100 a month or something like that. But after within that 12 months period, so you could pay the rest of it by the 12th month, anything left over by the 12th month, and just pay it off. So you have some time to play around on that. So there are so many things you could learn, and also you could make money just by getting credit rather than using your money. And the next website is called Mr. Money Mustache. That's kind of it has so much of financial information here. You can kind of see the popular post. It's more of like a blog basically, and also, it's more forum type too. So you can kind of go in each one of them, and learn a lot of stuff here. It's not specifically for credit card alone, but it has tons of other information, very useful financial information that will save you a lot of money eventually. So that's another site I wanted to recommend to you guys. And then this is again for the credit cards. This is called thepointsguy.com, and here you can see similar type, like you can see the best card, travel cards, rewards cards, business cards. So for example, if you have if you are selling something, you are a sole proprietor, or if you have LLC, or if you have some kind of business, right? It doesn't have to be registered business. That you could actually apply for business card, and you can apply if you're a sole proprietor. You're just selling in, let's say, Craigslist or Letgo or OfferUp locally, or in eBay or Amazon online e-commerce. Then you can just apply for this business card, use your name as your business, and you will be getting a business card. And it's kind of they always give you a lot of additional benefits to it, and also more credit limits. So you can kind of take advantage of that. And you can do 1 year business card, and the next year you can do for your personal, and then the other year. So if you have a spouse, you can just your spouse can apply 1 year, and you can apply the next year, and something like that. You can just every 2 years, kind of like every 2 years, you apply for those benefit credit cards, and eventually you might end up having all the bank's credit cards. That's what I have 50 different credit cards, and I probably have connection with every bank in the US, and that's kind of I'm not using all of them. I'm just taking advantage of these, and that way my credit actually gone up, the score gone up, and it helped me to improve my score. That's kind of another tactics that you could apply. It actually helps you to increase your score if you have more credits, and then also your credit limit will go up. So eventually you will have more credit limit. In that case, even if you use like few thousand dollars, it's going to be only within that 10% limit of your credit usage. So your score is not going to go down. The only thing that's going to affect is the number of inquiries, but the weightage on that is really less. So it's okay to have that. But like I said, it just change it between you and your spouse every other year. That way, you don't do it every year, but every other year, each one of you, but your family is doing it every year. If you don't have a spouse, you just use your business, sole proprietor, get a business card 1 year, and the next year you get for your personal card. That's how I would do it. So this is the third website, and the fourth one, everybody should know this. This is the creditkarma.com, and again, it has the similar kind of recommendations for credit cards, and also it gives you the bonus and stuff like that. But I'm going to show you one more website that actually gives you all the bonus structures for credit cards that is coming up. But it just probably you already have account with the Credit Karma, but it recommends you the, based on your based on your credit report, it already knows about it, and then it recommends you for different credit cards, and the likelihood that you could get that credit card. So that's what it does. So that you already kind of know before even applying which card would be better for you, which bank will approve your credit card, the one that you wanted to apply. So you already know beforehand with this analysis that they do that in the back end. The fifth one is very similar to Credit Karma, which is a Credit Sesame. It also gives you a score just like Credit Karma. It's not a real FICO score, but it's a FICO score, and you would see very similar to Credit Karma here, and everything else is like, if you go to under the credit cards, today we are only going to talk about credit cards. So under the credit cards, you can see all these categories. This is not really different, but I would say just if you are planning to do some research, just go through all these kind of three or four websites and see which one everybody recommends, which one is the common one that everybody recommends, and which one will suit your need. Just look for those few criteria, and then write it down maybe in a piece of paper, and what's important for you, and that way you can narrow down to the credit card that you wanted to apply, and then see. Sometimes each of the different sites gives you a different bonus. They might have a link for $100 bonus or $200. Some other site might have a $200 bonus. So just look for the one that has highest bonus, and that suits you for your need, and then apply for that credit card, right? That way you don't have to you don't lose the extra bonus that's out there in a different website. That's why I just bookmark these websites. That way you don't have to go hunt for these websites in different places. This is the one that I was telling you about, that shows the credit card bonuses, and this blog has been there for almost 10 years, more than 10 years, I would say, and it is improved a lot, and if you are looking for, you can kind of see here several different cash, for different checking and savings account and all the other things. But for the credit card bonuses, let's just go here. If you go to hustlermoneyblog.com, and then you will see these credit card bonuses. So it's very up to date, and then you can kind of see the bonus could be ranging from $100, $200, $300, $400, up to $1,000, right? So it depends on how much you spend. So you might have to spend few $1,000s to make that much. So in this case, let's say Chase Sapphire Preferred Card, you have to spend $4,000 in the first 3 months, but you get 60,000 bonus points. So that's a great thing, and you can redeem that for $750. It's almost like a round trip ticket to Hawaii if you are in East Coast. So you could just get that covered in this trip. Let's say if you are worried about this $95, normally the first year it's waived. I don't know in this case. but you can look for the one that doesn't have a fee. Normally in that case sometimes the bonus is less, but there is always a place that you can, here in this case is $300 cash back, 3,000. And then yeah, different, just look for the one that you like to you like to apply, and also about that bank, and just decide yourself based on the information given here. That's what I would do. So this is the great website, great blog that shows all different credit cards from different banks, and then it also has other stuff here, but today we are just going to talk, in this video going to talk about different credit cards, bonuses, how we can get them, and what are the sites to follow, and do some research, and what are the sites to learn about it. So that's, I think that now we have 6 sites covered, and the last one is doctorofcredit.com. This is just an additional one that I just added, but it's just a simple blog again. It probably talk about similar thing, and again, if you go to credit cards, you can just see, like, these guys have a spreadsheet here. They have, like, you can kind of just analyze this sheet data and then just go for the one that you like. It's very similar to other sites that we just talked about, but the different user interface here, that's the only difference. And one last thing I wanted to say, if you don't have any credit built up already, get the secured credit cards, which is the easiest way to build your credit, and that's what they're talking about here. What are the different secured credit card that you can apply? And I'm not going to recommend any specific bank or product here, but you can look up, and you can see all the conditions and stuff like that, and apply accordingly. But it's basically, you put your money, like let's say $500, you put it into secured credit. When you open a secured credit card, you just put that money, your own money, and then you basically buy something. It could be $1, $2 items, and then you pay it off. You do that for, like, let's say 6 months, and that's how it's being reported to the credit bureaus, and then your credit is being built in there. And another easier way to build your credit is to ask your parents or ask your spouse to add yourself in their credit card as an add-on member. Let's say your parents have the card for 10 years, and then they add you in there. You basically gained all this whatever their credit history. You're just piggybacking onto their credit history. That way your score will go up right away, like within a week your score will go up. Same thing with the spouse. Like, if the spouse had the credit card for a long time, you never had it, I would just ask the spouse to add you as an add-on member. That's another technique that nobody talks about, and that's a easier way to get more credit on your credit report. The score will go up within a shorter time. So these are some of the techniques, and we will talk more about it, but this video is mainly about how to use a credit card to make extra money, and also take advantage of all this cashback points and everything that different banks offers, and they compete with each other to offer more and more. So just understand the techniques behind it, and just make use of for your advantage. That way, like you could make a few $1,000s in a year just by using this credit card. On top of that, at the same time, you could just build your credit using the credit card. So it's kind of two birds in one stone. That's what we're trying to achieve here. Hopefully this video helped you. Again, just wanted to name this nedwallet.com, Mr. Mustache, MrMoneyMustache.com, thepointsguy.com, creditkarma.com, creditsesame.com, hustlermoneyblog.com, and the last one is doctorofcredit.com. I will put all these link for all these websites down below in the description, so you don't have to go everywhere, and bookmark them and just make use of them. And I will go through in the future videos how to make more money on different methods, like using different things, how to improve our credit scores, and that helps you to get loans, and then those loans make you more money. So we will go through every one of them. This channel, goal of this channel is to is to help you to save more money, and then also help you to make more money. So this channel is called Save Money and Make Money. That's what this channel is called. And if you find this useful, just like this video and help the channel, and subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you for watching.